Good morning, Sabrina. What brings you to the office today?
Well, my sister is spoiled, and I'm part to blame. We're really close in age, and I kind of felt like it was kind of my duty to take care of her. So basically, all of this has led to her becoming really dependent on me and on other people. And she's 21 years old. She's still in school, but she's getting ready to graduate soon. And I want her to be able to be independent and be able to fend for herself when she gets out. So I want to get some help on how to stop enabling her, because I can see it on the outside, like, oh, she, needs to stop being spoiled, she needs to stop being pampered because she needs to do things on her own. But whenever I'm around her, I just can't help but spoil her because that's my baby sister. So I just need some help with that, with, I guess, controlling how much I spoil my sister, if that makes any sense.
You feel like your sister is spoiled, and partly you're partly to blame for her being spoiled, and you want to be able to stop spoiling her because she doesn't seem to be independent.
Yes, that's correct. She, like, and it's not only just that. One time I invited her to come out with my friends and I. Well, she kind of invited herself, but anyways, so I invited her to come with a friend of mine. So it was us three, and my friend and I, we were talking for like maybe 2 seconds, and then she got upset, and she was like, "Oh, I feel like I'm the third wheel. I'm being left out." And I was like, "What? I'm just talking to my friend." So it kind of made the whole night a little awkward because we had to always make sure that she was okay. We couldn't have our little 2 seconds, set aside to speak to each other, or talk about what happened during the week. We had to always make sure that she felt included, or even, when we tried to choose where we wanted to go eat, she had to choose where we were going to go eat. Just things like that. Like she had to control the whole situation, and she had to be the center of attention. I was just starting to realize, like, this is not cute. I mean, when she was younger, yeah, it was cute and everything, but now that she's older, it's like, you can't, be acting like that. So,
You feel frustrated because you because you spoiled her, and now you don't know what to do about it. But you want to be able to control the way you feel about your sister, the way you attend to her.
yes, yes. Because, of course, I don't want to stop helping my sister out. She's my sister. But I just don't want to overdo it and make her feel like I'm going to always be there to take care of her, because eventually I'm going to have a family of my own, and I'm going to have children of my own, and I'm not going to be able to take care of her forever, and I just want her to be able to take care of herself, and I guess slowly wean her off of being spoiled. Yeah.
You feel a little frustrated because she doesn't seem to be independent like you want her to be, but yet you're the one who caused her. You're the one who spoiled her, and kind of gotten her to the way she is.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I am the person who, I mean, it wasn't just me, it was my other family members as well. But I think I just took it a step further, being the big sister, and she looks up to me. So I just think that I might have a better chance at helping her to become independent than, say, my mom or my dad or somebody, trying to tell her, that she needs to start to do things for herself. I think she might take it better if she hears it from me, since I'm her big sister, and she actually listens to my advice.
So now you feel like it's your responsibility to help her to overcome this and to become independent.
Yeah, I do. I feel like it is my responsibility because I have been the one who did most of the spoiling. So I think I should be the one to help her get out of that.
And so does she? So she doesn't feel too. Because she doesn't feel too. How does she feel? Does she feel Does she feel frustrated at the way you're treating her? Because after you've spoiled her, and now she feel like you're pushing her to the side.
Yeah, I think she is frustrated because she doesn't understand. Ever since she was little, she's gotten everything that she's wanted, and that's become like a learned habit for her, I guess. So now that she's older, yeah, it's going to be confusing and frustrating because she's used to things being done a certain way. She's used to always getting her way and having people always wait on her and, give her everything she needs even before she asks. So now that we're trying to do the opposite, She doesn't understand, sometimes she throws fits and has tantrums because she's like, this is how it should be. Why are you changing it? Do you not love me anymore? And I'm like, that's not the case, that we don't love you. We just want you to be able to, do things on your own. And we just, because nobody wants to have a spoiled brat around. You need to be independent and just do something for yourself.
You feel angry because you, excuse me, you feel angry because you are not, because you can't, it seems like it's out of control. You cannot control how your sister behaves now.
Yeah, I just wish she would understand and stop thinking that everyone is trying to attack her, because that's not the case. Everybody's not trying to attack her. We're just here to help her, but I just think it's just going to take a while for her to get help, for her to eventually come around and see that we're really here for her benefit. Maybe after a while of us not pampering her and spoiling her, hopefully she'll eventually get the picture and not see it as something negative and, be like, oh, I don't want to speak to my family anymore because they don't love me. And, I just hope that she'll just realize that we're here to help her.
So now you feel, excuse me, you feel a little sad because you want to help her to become more independent, but you just don't know how to help her become independent.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. I mean, I know there's going to be some resistance, but I just don't want it to be so much resistance to the point where she, isn't talking to anybody anymore. I just don't want that to happen.
You feel like you don't want your sister to become angry with you because you've spoiled her and now you want to make her independent, but you don't want there to be a backlash. You don't want her to feel that you're just dumping her and just ignoring her and not paying much attention to her anymore like you were before.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I don't want her to get that misconception that I'm not paying attention to her, that I don't care for her. But, I need to do things on my own too, and so does she. She needs to grow up on her own, spread her wings and fly, and just figure out who she is as a person, as opposed to who we made her to be. I want her to just figure out who she is as a person. I just think it'll be really healthy for her in the long run.
So you have some regrets about the way you spoiled her when she was growing up?
Yeah, I definitely do. I wish I had kind of just held back a little bit and been a little bit more tough, I guess, and firm. When she was younger and she wanted things. Just because she was cute, I didn't have to give her everything that she wanted. But, I can't change the past. All I can do is, focus on today and try to have a better future. So,
She was your little sister and she was really cute and you wanted, or you're not a child?
No, I have an older sister.
Okay, but when the little sister came along, you wanted to she was like a little doll. You wanted to just spoil her and just give her everything and just be really nice to her. And you kind of took that overboard, but she now expects that as an adult to continue that relationship with you. And now you want to change that relationship, so to speak, a little bit, in that you want to make her a little more independent and not so dependent on you spoiling her and doing things for her all the time.
Yes, that's true. Because even if she were to go out into the workforce, you can't expect for people to just give you everything. You have to work for it. And I want her to understand that as well, understand the value of a dollar, because as of right now, we've been the ones giving her, money for school or whatever she needs. She's never had a job. So I want to help prepare her for that as well, for the real world, to realize that everybody's not going to wait for you hand and foot. You have to go out there and do things on your own.
Well, we'll work on a solution to this. Let's say maybe what do you suggest that we do to help her to overcome this?
Not sure.
Like maybe not when she asks you to do something for her, maybe not
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, especially if I know she can do it herself. Like cooking, for example. I know she can cook, but she just wants me to cook. I think that'll be a good start.
Okay then. Well, Sabrina, thank you for coming in today, and we will revisit this on next week with your next visit, and you have a